Hiya, today's classic matchday programme review is Chester City FC versus Port Vale, Division 4, Wednesday the 1st of January 1986 in the Cannon League, kick-off 3 p.m. Official match magazine, Chester City, 40p. Bargain. Okay, so this was New Year's Day 1986. We open up with a full-page advert, quality, value, competitive prices, Woodland Furnishing Limited, Grove Arcade, Wilmslow. All leading makes of furniture and carpets. Branches at Cheadle, Hulme, Altrincham and Marple. I wonder if they're still going. Okay, page 3. Welcome to the stadium, otherwise known as Sealand Road. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to the supporters, players and officials of Port Vale FC for what we hope will be an entertaining game. Before the kick-off of today's game, you'll see supporters from both our clubs exchanging pennants on the pitch. This has been organised in conjunction with Supporters United, from whom we've received the following letter. Supporters United is an organisation for genuine football supporters from all clubs who wish to unite to secure an improvement in the image of soccer fans in Britain and their reputation abroad. With the help of football clubs and officials, we hope to create friendship between rival supporters through the symbolic handshake preceding today's match and a variety of other sporting and social functions. The representative fans meeting and exchange pennants in the league stadia at the outset of the 1986 symbolises a new beginning, and through the unification of genuine supporters, we at Supporters United hope it will be the beginning of the end of football violence. Yeah, grim time for football around this 85-86. And it finishes with a happy and peaceful new year to you all. So there's the officials for Chester at the time, the stadium, aka Sealand Road. Chester CH1 4LW. Chairman was A.E. Barnes. Patron was the Duke of Westminster. And the manager was the legendary Harry McNally. Youth team coach was also the legendary Cliff Sear. Advert here, Taylor and Fairman Decorators. Estimates are given free. And border brakes. Brakes and clutches, shock absorbers, fan belts, cylinders and kits. All vehicles, car, commercial, agricultural and industrial. Today's man in charge, the referee, is Brian Hill, who's a wages cost accountant in the building trade. He's married with 2 children. Commenced refereeing in 1965, progressing via the United Counties and Southern Leagues. He enjoys watching all sports and listening to music. His hobbies include reading and photography. He's refereed an FA County Youth Cup final, Schoolboys International, Anglo-Italian semi-professional tournament, Northants Senior Cup final and the 1983 FA Challenge Trophy. He was also the 1985 reserve referee for the Freight Rover Trophy final, and he's a member of the FIFA panel of referees. Okay, so today's visitors are Port Vale. The start of another year brings it our 31st league meeting with our visitors from Burslem. Our home record shows 7 wins, 5 draws and 3 defeats against Vale, with 24 goals for and 14 against. At Vale Park, however, with just 1 victory and 6 draws to shout about, with 13 goals scored and 30 against. So there's the picture of the team there, that era. Be familiar to the Vale fans. I'll go through the teams later on. It just mentions a few of the players there: Jim Arnold, Chris Pearce, Alan Webb, Russell Bromwich, Phil Sproson, Chris Banks, John Williams, Wayne Abanks, Jeff Johnson, Paul Maguire, John Bowden, Peter Griffiths, Jeff Hunter, Ali Brown, Andy Jones, Robbie Earle. Yeah, he went on to Wimbledon. We have adverts here for Peter C. Riches football programmes. 5 Station Parade, Dorchester Road, Northolt Park, Middlesex. Programmes wanted, pre-1963 programmes of any club. Good condition essential though. And collectors. Send 25p in stamps stating club and receive my computerised list of returns. 25p per club. And 150,000 items in stock. Ooh. Advert here for chess, car, van and minibus hire, Parkgate Road, Chester. And an advert here for put yourself in Brian Robson's boots, New Balance Soccer, supplies to Chester City Football Club. Chester City players wear New Balance boots. Okay, so now we're on to club shop news. Replica Chester shirts, home, from 22 to 24 up to 26, 28, £6.50, £7.25. You could buy keyring for 50p, ashtray for £1, how times change, car tax disc 25p, again how times change, and various other things. 15% off sweatshirt prices. Why not pay a visit to the club shop at the Sealand Road end of the ground? It's below the promotions office. Reserve report, our remaining fixtures in the Lancashire League. as follows. The first game is Burnley A at home, 4th of January. It goes up to UMaster, I think. Is that the University of Manchester? And we've got Crew Alex reserves and various other ones. Advert for BNFL Capernus. Support your local football club. BNFL at the heart of the nuclear power. Alongside a city rich in history, a factory enrich in the future. T. Jones Motor Services, Rostow Industrial Estate, Wrexham, Solex Liquid Petroleum Gas, etc., hydraulic pipes and couplings. Full page advert here for NWS. Used to have a big building, big office on City Road, which is no longer there. The worry-free way to buy your next car in one easy lesson. There you go. All right, the stats for the season so far. 85-86. Chester's team was pretty regular with Butcher in goals, Cashley sometimes, Glenn, Lane, ever present, Holden, Gage, pretty much ever present, Coy, Kelly, Graham, Rimmer, legend, Fox, mixed between number 10, which is a fixed between Fox, Houghton, Bennett, 11, generally Bennett, and a mix of subs, including Harley, Croft, Greenough, Brett. Quite a few others there. Bailey. Chester, the next future games at the stadium. Monday, 6th of January 1986, Chester City versus Port Vale in the FA Youth Cup, 7:30 kick-off. And then the Cannon League Division 4, Tranmere Rovers. Now this was an 11 o'clock kick-off. I wonder why that was. Somebody can say in the comments below. Right. Safe Access Scaffolding Limited, Lightfoot Street, Chester. Scaffold erection and hire. Also hires of trestles, towers, ladders and staging. Today we have not one, but two Safe Access Scaffolding mascots in the shape of Stuart and Paul Cossins. Stuart, aged 3, thought it was quite a job to lead out the lads, so brother Paul, aged 8, has agreed to help him out. Both lads enjoy snooker and following Chester, and their favourite players are Andy Holden, Bobby Coy and Stuart Rimmer. Good taste, lads. Advert for David Croft's Fuel Injection Auto Electric Service Limited, Unit 5, Broughton Mills Road, Bretton. CAV Master Repairer. Want to help Chester City? Earn 10% commission selling Chester City bingo and lottery tickets. Many prizes to be won, from 20p to £300. Become an agent now. Sell 100 lottery tickets within 7 days of a home match and get a free ground pass, or pay only £1 for a stand pass. That's a good prize, isn't it? Now look at this here. You've got photo call. So you've got, I think there's John Kelly there. I'm not sure of that one. But there's room underneath to get their autographs. There and there. Look at that. A good feature. And now we have an advert for BPCC Northern Printers, Stanley Road, Blackpool. Printers to the sporting world. Specialists in producing colour programmes, brochures and a complete range of commercial print. City milestones. Today we focus on the series of milestones reached by Chester Football Club since gaining admission to the Football League in 1931. And it's various stats, league games, 100th, 200th, etc. Goes on and on and on with stats there. If you zoom in, pause it, you could probably read all that, but I'll be here forever. But there's loads. Say a random one. 100th victory was against Halifax Town, 3-2, 18th of April 1936. 800th defeat was against Wimbledon, away, 4-0, 2nd of May 1983. Oh dear. Advert there for score every time with Chester's leading newspaper, Chester Observer, for full sports coverage and best match reports. Sadly, no longer going. Long since gone, Chester Observer. Advert for the Ponderosa, steak and salad. Regular advertisers around this time. There's a great deal for everyone every day at the Ponderosa Steak and Salad Restaurant. There's a wide selection of tender steaks, fish, seafood and chicken. Main dishes include jacket potato or French fries, warm roll and butter, and all-you-can-eat salad buffet. Delicious burgers and sandwiches. The world's biggest and best salad buffet. A large variety of vegetables and toppings freshly prepared every day. There's a special menu for children, and there's free refills for all soft drinks, tea and coffee. Now that was quite ahead of its time. At Ponderosa you'll find a warm welcome and comfortable surroundings. Every delicious main dish is prepared the way you want it and served piping hot. Now there's a bonus. A visit to Ponderosa is a brand new experience in eating out, lunchtime or evening, any day of the week. 88 to 94 Gate Street, Chester. No booking necessary. Now we have a feature focus on Chester FC and its internationals, part 2. Having considered those players who gained full international honours whilst with City, our attention turns to men who had achieved such status prior to joining the club or went on to do so after leaving, although no caps were gained during their stay. And it just says various players as Dave Morris from Preston, Ronnie Williams, Ray Westwood, Billy Folkes, John Haynes, and Stan Pearson, as well as Ray Middleton, the first goalkeeper in our collection, who joined us in February 1934 from Burton Town. Curiously, Chester paid 2 transfer fees to him, to Burton and to his last club, Sunderland. And we have a little advert there. Follow City with Chester's #1 newspaper. Read Ian Bedford in the Chester Chronicle every Friday. I think it still exists, the Chronicle. 150 years of tradition. Mitre, sole official supplier of footwear to the Football Association School of Excellence. Sole manufacturer and supplier of the Football Association Football League, the exclusive Delta design match ball. Okay, score with the Evening Leader. And again, there's more statistics about the internationals. Ron Howells, Ron Davis was a Welsh international. Ron Hewitt, Cliff Sear, legendary name. Sam McMillan, Brian Lloyd, Ian Rush. Now let's read a bit on Ian Rush. Making his debut in the City team that included Brian Lloyd in 1979 was a youngster destined to blossom into one of the world's most feared strikers, Ian Rush. It was season 1979-80 that Ian's career took off at an alarming rate. By April, he'd been sold to Liverpool for £300,000, a record for a teenager at the time and a far cry from the days of Billy Folkes' transfer setting a club record. The following month saw Ian's first appearance for Wales as a substitute for Ian Walsh against Scotland. Since he scored his first goal against Northern Ireland in 1982, the net has been found regularly, including a brilliant winner in Scotland and a brace against Spain in last season's World Cup qualifying matches. By the end of the 1984-85 season, Ian's tally of caps had reached the mid-20s. We hope that he will win many more and that one day he will equal Ron Hewitt's achievements. Let me know if he did, and he certainly went on to score plenty more goals. Advert at the top there for the Evening Leader, your local evening newspaper, Chester, Mould, Wrexham. I think it's still going. There's a very classy advert here for Canon. In a league of their own, Canon T70. Canon, manufacturers of cameras, videos, calculators, copiers, computers, copy phones, typewriters and micrographics. There's a lot of copying words there. Right, onto the back page. This is the bit we all like to see. As usual around this time, the start of the page is an advert for Chris Courtney Williams. This is a dated advert. Chester's own expert on fur alterations. Chris is one of the leading City sponsors. 96 Northgate Street, Chester. We offer all fur services, plus we clean on tint leather, sheepskin and suede garments. Dated quite a bit, that advert, I think. Right, the Chester team is in royal blue shirts and white shorts. There's room there to put changes. In goals, John Butcher. Then there's John Glenn, Martin Lane, Milton Graham, John Bramall, Bobby Coy, John Kelly, Graham Abel, Ian Richardson, Peter Horton, Gary Bennett and Ricky Greenough. The Port Vale side in goals, Jim Arnold, Alan Webb, Russell Bromwich, Jeff Hunter, Phil Sprosson, John Williams, Wayne Banks, Robbie Earle, Andy Jones, John Borden, Paul Maguire and Chris Banks. Today's referee, as mentioned earlier on, is B. Hill of Kettering, Northamptonshire. Linesmen are PJ Burrows, Goldbourne, he's got the red flag. R. Jones from Liverpool, the yellow flag. Today's Mitre Delta match ball is kindly donated by Mrs. Pauline Herndon of Whitby in Ellesmere Port. We'll finish off with an advert there. The first Chester to Liverpool regular express coach service. That's the Crosville Service X7 Town Links. 7 days a week from the centre of each city, every hour on the hour. 2-hourly service on Sundays. Modern, comfortable coaches. Pick up points at Chester, Whitby, Ellesmere Port, Little Sutton, Hooton and Liverpool. It's 53-minute journey time. It's very accurate, and they were of course run by Crosville. I hope you enjoyed this programme. If you did, please like, share, subscribe to Hayden's Mini Adventures. It'll help me review more programmes from the Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2, non-league, international, you name it, I'll do it. All the best to you anyway. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye.